Greetings and welcome back to another episode of the Corrupt Crew Chronicles, also known as I'm on your ass, nigga, as Brother Joe likes to call him. Oh gosh, Sister Gator and Brother Joe is, oh goodness, Last week it was funny. I was rolling. I was hollering. I was hollering when Brother Joe called it that, and it's true. I am on Shitty One's ass for real. But anyhow, I know it has been a while since I actually made a video, but like I've said on videos past, I don't make videos every day. On this and everything. It's just really a hobby for me just to and I've been traveling and everything. So my husband and we just got back actually this past Sunday and just decompressing and regrouping and everything before we go on our next travel excursion and everything. But yeah, so last week, I'll go ahead and start with last week because I've been on everything. I still stay up on everything as far as for going through the videos. A Shitty One standing up there running his mouth with that shit coming out. But anyhow, so last week, Sister Keita had actually sent me a video, and now this video was sent to her. Now, Sister Keita didn't go looking for the video or anything like that, which, she did. That's her business. And I know Sister Keita wouldn't, she gives zero fucks too, like whatever. But this video was sent to Sister Keita and she sent it to me. And this video actually was of the one twin who, I guess she was a visitor. The one who now got the little boy that's cute, but he a bastard. So she got 3 children, that twin. And she had a Halloween party at her place of employment. That's what the video was of. And so this was last week, of course, and Sister Keita has sent it to one sister who is no longer in there, but her husband is still in there, and she was asking him, about like, look at this, whatever. And, and was just asking like, well, she's a member. And he was like, no, talking about Shitty One, Circus Colita allows for, them, guess you would say ex-members, however you want to put it, who want to come back in there, let them come in back up in there as a visitor. So she came back up in there as a visitor, and I'd already talked about her and everything, because, I thought she was an actual, member again or whatever, but not, he just lets them come in there and visit. And so anyway, he gonna tell his wife, tell Keita May that thank you for the video. So I guess he went back and he showed it to Shitty One, circus code leader, and I guess to be like, because they want her out of there, or for her not to visit or anything. And it's just like how Sister Keita said. Now, if that circus code leader, Shitty One, didn't want her in there, why go ahead and accept her in there anyway? But I'm going to tell y'all something. And it had come to me a while ago, and I just, stuff would come to me, and I just, I won't say it on videos. I have a lot of things I could say on these videos, but I just keep it in, just, see how things gonna go. And I know that back in August, when I had sent out the email to all of the former members, I guess you want to say, those of us who out here, living our lives freely, to see if, those who wanted to join in to the potential class action lawsuit. And she was one that I had sent it to because I knew that she was not in there. She was no longer a member. She wasn't visiting or anything. And so I had just observed that it was like a week after I had sent that email that she started being in the chat. Actually on their YouTube, when when he's up there talking that shitty one or whoever that he has, if he has any of the other ones, other ministers up there talking that shit, on YouTube, like they'll, be putting comments in the chat or whatever. And I noticed it and I was like, I was like, isn't that something? So I'm thinking that the only reason why he that shitty one service code leader, nigga, you think you so smart. Nigga, I'm so many steps in front of you. It's so much I'm going to put on this video for real. But anyhow, I believe that he let her back in there just to see, I think that she probably sent him that email and was like, look, I got this, for her and I want to come in, I want to come back in, and all this and that and blah, blah, blah. Only reason why she ran back up in there is to try to get some help. For real, I done already went through who come back up in there. I done already went through that on videos. But, and that's the only reason why, because she got them 3 children and she by herself. And so anyhow, so I had thought that and I was like, because I remember when the one male, he's transitioned now, but I remember he used to kick him out. And this is when we were in the first building on Glenwood Road, not the bowling alley, but the very first building on Glenwood Road. And he used to kick him out so that, members had gone on or whatever would talk to him and he could bring back information to him. And I think that that's what happened. And then also at that time, y'all, I had, went ahead and that's when I put in the that claim about that little boy, her sister, the other twin's son who got sexually violated in there by that teenage boy. And so I think that it was like a combination of all that, like he was just trying to get information and then, see that, oh no, I'm not getting ready, take her and, and trying to find a way, to go ahead and have her to stop coming up in there because he probably then gave her a little bit of money, the short time that, she was in there and everything. But yeah, that's what I'm really thinking is what happened. But yeah, so she, he is, he let them come in. Shitty one, let them, former members come in if they want to, because I know, it was a few of them who was doing that, and it was in and out, whatever. Like I said, ain't nothing but a circus cult, nothing but a circus up in there. So, with that being said, I don't think that she is no longer, coming up in there visiting, because I know that last night, Wednesday night, at the end, and even though they had that bomb threat, another bomb, I'm gonna get on that. Yeah, they had another bomb threat last night. Oh gosh. Anyhow, but her daughter would come up there at the end with, some of the other children in there and sing that little song that he sings with them, and it just turns my stomach just seeing him up there with those children and knowing he gives zero fucks about them. But anyhow, I'm not even gonna get on that because I will get all riled up about it, so I'm gonna leave that on alone. So yeah, and then on last Saturday, he's standing up there singing his song, one of the songs with the two Lieutenant Dummy Sons, and it's another copyright infringement violation. So guess what? I'm putting that in today. I sure am. Like I said, I was traveling and everything, and I was just like, yep, I'm putting that in as soon as I get a chance to, and everything. But yeah, and also wanted to talk about how with the one, Lieutenant Dummy Son #1, and his bastard son's mother, how Shitty One circus cult leader don't even like her. Yeah, he tried to put off like he like her. No, and then I got the tea from Brother Jesse, and when Brother Jesse was in there, he was like, yeah, he just ran her down, talking about, yeah, my son, he's gonna marry him a beautiful woman, and they're gonna be in a big, beautiful home, and you're not gonna get anybody because you're a single mother, and all this and that. And then I remember Sister Keita, it just got back to us that where, when she, first just came out, she was pregnant and everything, he was saying, yeah, and you're not gonna get any of the money, our family's money, you're not gonna get any of our just all this and that, always putting them limitations on. So I'm like, you don't even have any money. I'm like, Shitty One, please shut up. Everything you got, you done stole. Yeah, I got contacted by the IRS on Monday of this week. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go on into the real tea. Go ahead and spill it all out. Sure enough, the investigation has started. For real. Yeah, for real. Like I said, when I come on here, I'm coming on here with some real deal tea. Like I said, that's what I'm most concerned with is we're talking about with the criminal and the fraudulent activity with these 3, 4, and 5-letter agencies. And yes, sure enough. And like I said, on that last episode 71, yeah, I sure did went ahead and sent out those emails, follow-up emails. I sure did. And yes, investigations have begun for real. And that's why I do believe that on last night, he is the one who set up with that bomb threat again. It's a consensus again that it's him. Shitty One circus cult leader, not him actually doing it, but him setting it up. Now he stood right up there, and cause Sister Keita, she had messaged me, and cause she knows that I'll watch, but sometimes I don't watch like what you say in real time. I'll wait until after, or either like it's towards the end, and then I'll go back over, and that's what I was doing last night because I had some other things that I was doing. And so I was like, no, she was like, because it was a sister who no longer in there text her and said that there was another bomb threat of that that circus cult. She didn't call it circus cult, but you know what I'm saying. And tonight, and so Sister Keita, she messaged me and she was like, "Did you know that it was?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "What?" So I got on there, and yep, sure enough, he was up there standing talking, and then that shit out of his mouth, and they had to evacuate once again. Well, Sister Keita, once she heard about it with the sister who sent her the text message, she and Brother Joe, got on up and went up there, and the service was over by that time, and they were walking just regular to their automobiles, the members and stuff. And so, but he was standing up there on the video because I went back over it. And he's standing up there, and after they had come back in from them having to evacuate the building, standing up there talking about, yeah, don't hold it against anybody. And I mean, somebody who don't have anything better to do. People need to get these mental people, they need to get help, and talking about, yeah, or if it was kids, and if it's kids, we don't even want to prosecute, and or what else did he say? He said that it could be somebody who just want attention. I'm like, so who is it? He's somebody talking about that the police department, they calling him on his cell phone, apologizing and everything. And I'm like, he said, yeah. I'm like, no, you don't have to apologize. I said, you are lying. Nobody calling you on your phone. Just a liar. Just make himself be like he is just so important, like a narcissist. Ain't nobody called. Who called? Who called you? What's their first and last name? What's the officer first and last name? Sergeant, lieutenant, detective, captain. That's why I want you to put out your mouth on that camera. Just always lying, standing up there. No, what it is, he'd been contacted about them. He'd been contacted about them with them investigations is going. Yeah. They just sat here and started. For real, that's what it is. And then he's standing up there again talking about, yeah, I used to be just so concerned about me losing stuff, and I'm not concerned. I'm in a good place. I mean that. I'm in a good place. When I tell you I'm in a good place, I don't be worrying about if I'm gonna lose some. And because he know them walls closing in on him. He know that. He knows that. And then someone who's sitting up in there know that because they've been notified. They ain't got notices. Like I said, 112, yeah, I told y'all. I'm going to put that on the video. When it come out my mouth, you better go ahead and mark time, because it's going to happen. And I'd already said that. For real. Nobody playing with him. Nobody playing with him. Nobody playing with them up in there. For real. Yeah. For real. And it's funny. And a lot of them are still out sick. Yeah, I mean, the wrath is poured out upon them. And he's standing up there talking about, yeah, it's wrapping up this world. No, it's not. The world is not going to end. And I'm just going to put that on out there, and I'm going to keep it right there. Because I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to go into detail about it or anything. But those of you who have an understanding know what's going on. And it's not that. He got to tell that to them to keep them in this fear-based mindset of, oh gosh, I'm staying in this bubble. Yeah. It's ridiculous. I mean that. Like, I laugh so much because everything that he has built up is crumbling. I mean, times I say it's crashing up in there. It is crashing up in that circus call, and he don't have nothing but the dregs of society up in there. I told Sister Keita when I was sitting up here, and when he had that funky ass feast going on, I told her, and I sent her a picture. I said, look at these pictures of these folks up in there. They look like they are escapees from prisons, mental hospitals, psychiatric hospitals, and refugees. And I mean that. For real. Got a psychiatrist up in there and a doggone lunatic licensed counselor up in there. How you sit here and you sitting in this circus call and you don't see what's wrong with him or them sitting up in there? The majority of them sitting up in there? You don't see that? Because something wrong with them mentally. Like how Sister Keita said, boy, I'm telling y'all just hold on, y'all just wait. Y'all just hold on, y'all just wait. Like I said, I don't get on here every day and every other day, and I mean, I get on here, just sporadically because if it's not anything really significant for me to talk about, I just don't get on here. I mean, divine spirit of my ancestors just don't say click on the camera. When they tell me click on the camera, I'll do that. Just like I wasn't planning on clicking on the camera right now. I wasn't. I was like, let me go ahead and make this video. Yeah, they got all that going on. And that tax man and that tax lady, but especially that tax man, they got all that information. I put all that information in that follow-up email. I sure did. First name, last name, they contact information, all that. Now, I don't know, that tax lady is no longer in business. She was supposed to be going, no longer doing taxes, having that business. I don't know if that went through like a couple of years ago, but it doesn't matter because that they're going to get a hold to her. But yeah, I mean, if they need to speak with her, but yeah, that like I said, I hope that tax man, I hope he wasn't fumbling around with them numbers and stuff with them. I'm just putting it out there because it has started. The investigations have started, y'all. Yeah, for real. And I'll be making videos, as I get more information and everything. I'll be making videos. I'll come on, make a video and talk about it. I sure will. Just keep everybody updated. And, he's standing up there talking about Shitty One, circus code leader, and talking about all this. Oh, I lose this and I'm not worried about it. And yeah, because you can't be, because he know what's going on. He knows that them 3, 4, and 5 letter agencies are on him and on that corrupt crew up in there. And those are facts. Mean that. Like I said, he had the best members from 2007, 2010. 90% of us, because I'm in that group, 90% of us were stellar members. Only 10% were corrupt. Yeah. Mean that. And then as the time went on, more corrupt members was coming in and fewer stellar members were coming in after 2010. And those are facts. And Sister Keita was like, yep, you right. Yeah, seriously. Mean that. So, he got the Dread Society sitting up in there. And like I said, like attracts like. He's a dreg of society. Standing up there and looking all silly. Mean that. Yeah. Told you, boy. Don't fuck with me. You done. Mean that. I mean that. And we gonna see what it's gonna be. And I've been said that. See. And that's why he's standing up there. And now he's seeing, oh yeah, I done messed up. Yeah, you done messed up. And he can't squirm his way out of this one. Mean that. Sure can't. And I also wanted to say, that whole wife, Shitty too, standing up there, she gaining that weight back. I seen them hips spreading. She gaining that weight back. I told you was gonna eat that weight back on you. Did I not say that? On one of the first few videos that I made. Yeah, you better get on back on. Was it that was it keto diet that she had on the page? Yeah, better slim on down now. For real. I told y'all I'm on it. I'm on it. I don't miss anything. But I just wanted to go ahead and make this quick video and everything. And like I said, anything else come through, I will be making videos and keeping y'all informed. I am on top of everything. I watch each and every service. Like I said, I skip through it. I'm not sitting there listening to that shit coming out of his mouth or any of them other ones' mouths up in there. But I skip through. So yeah, I pick up on everything. I get it. So, but yeah, I will keep you all informed and everything. And like I said, I'm living my life, my best life, platinum, and I hope that you all who's no longer in there are living y'all best life, platinum as well. But we gonna see what it's gonna be. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video short, but until next time, I'm signing out.